talk about your girl Sage Steele. Yeah, I heard the disgusting comments that Sage Steele make. ESPN Candace Owens made over the last couple of days. The podcast she was doing, football player boy that I don't really like. What is it, Jay Cutler or whatever his name is? So she was on the podcast. She was mentioning that I guess because Barack Obama was raised by his white grandparents and he identifies as black, that was a problem. And so she's saying that if your black daddy ain't around, you ain't black, basically. Or your black mommy, or whatever she's trying to say. I'm not sure what this clown is trying to say. She disgusts me to the limit. And she also say, ladies, that when you wear certain type of things to work or whatever, and a guy do something to you, it's your fault. It's also your fault. So let's talk about that.
So it's our fault. Okay.
So Dre hit Lola with the rose. Uh-oh.
That's my baby. That rose is my baby.
Yeah. I mean, yes. I mean, honestly, it's just shameful her behavior. You have that platform, and instead of uplifting people, and be constructive in your words, people are listening to you. And for you to get on national TV and say that dumb stuff because his black dad wasn't around, therefore he's not black. How does that even make sense? In what world does that even make sense? Do you know if it was back in the slavery days, he'd be hung too and whipped too?
It
wouldn't even matter if his mom was white.
She too. Don't matter.
Well, no, because she don't count because she's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
And also, what she should have probably said was, hey, it's what's crazy was his same parent that you gave him praise for raising him didn't want him to be black. They told him they had to call him Barry because Barack was too, I guess, Afrocentric or Muslim-centric for them. So they changed his name to Barry.
Yeah. It's just
I don't know, man.
It be your own people. It be your own people.
Yeah, it's hard to say what I want to say because I don't want to sound ignorant. I don't want to come off as somebody but I cannot stand.
Sometimes you want to flame them. Sometimes you want to fry them.
I can't stand people like that, man. I mean, we all we got.
Yeah. Right. But what's disturbing to me though? What she said about young ladies that would try to reach out to her for maybe advice, maybe mentorship or something, and she's gonna say depending on how they're dressed, she don't take them seriously. Why wouldn't you bring them in and maybe talk to them and see?
I know the ones you need to choose.
Yeah, bring them in and maybe guide them and say, when you're in this environment doing this thing, maybe you want to comport yourself this way, and when you're out here doing this, then this is okay. But not just write them off altogether. That's just disgusting to me. Not just write them off altogether. So what you're saying, a generation of women that look up to you for mentorship, now you're writing them all off now. Where does that leave us?
Like those are the ones that you're supposed to bring in. Those are the ones that you're supposed to
don't answer them with that, Lola. We're gonna save that for the next one. I saw your eyes bright up. Right, eyes open wide, like woo. I'm gonna answer this one. Nope, we're gonna save next part 2.
Okay, sorry, Corey.
Yeah, but definitely, I really feel I'm really disgusted, that with this platform, just the behavior and the lack of consideration for people who are out there striving to make it as well, and you would not lend your voice in a constructive way to them.
Listen, she got suspended, right? But she also has COVID. So how they suspend you while you're supposed to be out anyway with COVID?
That's a smoke screen. Smoke screen.
Yeah.
Smoke screen.
How about feel better, come back, and then I'm gonna suspend you?
Exactly. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Get better so I can suspend you.
Right. Come back.
No, matter of fact, get better. When you tell me you get better, just don't come back. Just don't come back.
Oh, you better. Oh, okay. How about add like another month? Add a month. Yeah, you suspended. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Let's drop a bomb. Of course, not celebrating Sage Steele. We're not celebrating her at all.
Nope.
Not at all.
On her.
I
Poo-poo on
want
her.
to go back to the second comment you said she made about if you wear something that it's your fault if a guy do what now?
If a guy basically come on to you, she like, women, you know what you're doing, you know what you wear. If you dress a certain way, you know that's gonna attract guys' attention. Blah 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 blah. Even if it does, am I not responsible to keep my hands or comments and stuff to myself?
That's it right there. That's I don't care if I go outside and floss. Okay.
Your business.
Look, if I could, I would, but I don't care if I go outside and floss. That's not an invitation for anything.
Exactly.
Period. Everybody, like, I hate that it's, oh, the women should do this or the girls should do this. No, the man should learn how to keep their mouth, their hands, and their comments to themselves.
Exactly.
Like, nothing is an open pass.
Hey, you know what it's called? Look, it's called look but don't touch.
Look but don't
and look but watch your mouth.
Twice. Yeah.
Right.
Because that I got it that old got a little red light. Need a light? Smoke that light. Never mind. That's that hove. But yeah, I totally agree with you on that. Dre said a lot of what she does for clickbaits for the network. Now, Dre, Carrie Champions and old girl said, nah, she's like this. They said
that they said for real though.
That she is worse than this behind the scenes.
Yeah,
they say that this is
Carrie Champions. You weren't surprised.
Yeah. They saying that we what her name again? Jamel Hill.
Yeah.
We're just seeing this she been saying this. Remember, she wrote a little story talking about how black kids used to pick at her when she was young, and that's why she don't really get
I heard that. Yeah, I read that.
Stuff like that.
So she carried old feelings.
Yeah.
Therapy.
Whatever, man.
Therapy.
Yeah, that's what it's good for. Mental. She needs therapy. Exactly. That's what she needs.
All of us been joked on once in our life. No, I said that some of us had been bullied when we was younger. Right. Some of them have kids. Of course, kids can be very cruel. You know what I'm saying? Kids can be very cruel, but it doesn't matter what you say. You cannot change this, baby.
Yeah.
This right here, this right here, you
can't. It ain't going nowhere.
So it doesn't matter what you say.
And it wasn't Obama that said that he was black, Miss Steele. It was mandated from what? From the 1700s, that if you have a drop black in you, that you are El Negro.
Yeah.
So we didn't make these rules. We didn't make them. So yeah, Corey, if you go to where you make the comments at, right? Where you see chat public publicity or public.
The story says she's a Karen.
That's Anything Goes podcast, and you see a $sign over to the side.
I'm sorry.
I don't respect people like her, to be honest.
No.
Zero.
I don't have any
zero F's about people like her.
Zero.
Yeah. Say, man, I don't know what to say about that girl, man. I think
that's why we like
no more energy for her.
Yeah, definitely poo-poo on her. I think we should finish it off by saying that. Poo-poo on her.
Poo-poo on her.
Definitely.